fast, all tied up like a captive. I'm on to you. Used to pay to my mom life, standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I haven't felt this in ages, and I've no more patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a bit longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger. You're stronger.
What is up, ladies and gents? What is up, guys? Oh, there's something wrong with the chat right here. Let me... What is up? What is up? I see you guys are extremely hyped for the release. So let's see if I can name everyone here. So we're gonna have the review trailer to be up actually really soon. I want to show you guys something. Let me show you guys something right here. Let's see if we go to the desktop. There we go. Alright, as you can see right here, we're actually at the Summer Game Fest Live. Okay, let me take my webcam and put it somewhere else. There we go. So yeah, as you can see right here, there's actually the what do you call this? The developer showcase right here, and this is actually where we'll be seeing the Crash 4 announcement, as you can see here at the bottom left. And here is actually the agenda of what's gonna happen during the time. So I actually asked you guys what's gonna... Oh yeah, by the way, if you guys want to see it here, I'll give you guys a link. Let me place it right here. Alright, here you guys go. So this is actually where we'll be the source of it, right? So if you want to see the source of it, you can hit right there. So basically the agenda right there is 8 o'clock. So sorry, it's my time. Yeah, 8 o'clock. So 8 o'clock, Crash 4 will only be announced. So during 10:40 or so, before that, it's gonna be mainly about it's just live performances and such, right? So today's live stream is basically going to capture my reaction, you know, and of course together with you guys to watch the Crash 4 announcement. Alright, so we're only here for the Crash 4, not for the other performances, just for Crash 4, alright? So as soon as Crash 4 is actually done with the announcement, I'll have to go and see. Maybe we can go through one by one. Maybe we can go through the trailer slowly, you know, just to go through a breakdown, you know, just so we can see bits and pieces of the trailer. So maybe we can replay it and replay it again. But yeah, that's basically the gist of the live stream today. We'll basically be focusing on Crash 4 itself. But if you guys of course want to see the rest of the performances of the Summer Fest, I'll give you guys a link again later. You can head over there, alright? But by then, my live stream will already be done, alright? But yeah, we're basically here for Crash 4. Are you guys excited for Crash 4? Let me know down in the comment section. I can already see the chat going crazy. Going crazy. Alright, just a quick just a quick question, guys. Is my voice actually okay? I hope my voice is actually alright. Fighter got reviewed. Yeah, Mayo. I've actually just came back from watching the Ultimate Smash. I didn't really watch Smash, but I mean I did really play Smash. Last time I did play Smash, but not right now. I actually sold my Switch away. I kind of regret it. Alright, we're going to the second view, alright? So this is the second view. There we go. This is the second view. Alright, so you guys prefer this? But for some reason the chat box is not coming up. Let me see. Oh yeah, okay, I see the problem. There you go. There we go. Oh my god, look at the chat. It's going crazy. Okay, yeah. Alright, so Ice Out says, guys, when is the announcement? So the announcement of the Crash, I'll show it right here, alright? Let me turn this off. Alright, so we're basically seeing it right here. Let me remove this. Alright, so yeah, for those of you who just joined, welcome. I just want to let you know that this is actually where we're gonna watch the live stream, and Crash 4 is going to be announced in 20 minutes time. So this is the live performance for Outer Worlds. Alright, let me fix something first. Because for some reason I can't see the chat on this side.
This is David Tangney, and we're about to play some Outer Wilds.
Alright, there we go. So let me know if the volume is actually loud enough, right? And if you think the screen is too small, I'll put it bigger. So let's have some fun for the first 20 minutes, alright? Yeah, because 20 minutes is gonna take some time for them, you know. They're probably preparing. We have our hypes up, you know. Our hopes are extremely up right now. I'm hyped up, you're hyped up. So hey, most proud gamer, welcome to the stream. There is definitely a lot of people here. The last time I live streamed was actually, when was that? It was actually 3 months ago, and I did even have more than 50 people on the live stream. And this time, currently I have about 177, which is insane. So where are you from? I'm actually from Malaysia. I'm actually from Malaysia. I'm sad that nothing happened yesterday with the 1-year anniversary for CTR. Yeah, me too. I'm kind of disappointed that nothing actually dropped for CTR during the anniversary. No, I was actually hoping for Binox to drop a surprise update, you know. But there's no surprise. I'm kind of sad. Oh, and we got a new subscriber. Thank you, Richie. Holy crap, and okay, so Richie, Mad Society, and Neo Priest God, I'm not sure how to pronounce the name, but thank you very much. Thank you very much for the subscribe. Malaysia state, Selangor. I'm based in Selangor, Kuala Lumpur. I hope they don't mess this up. Yeah, me too, I really hope they don't mess this up, but I kinda have a good feeling about it. Kinda have a good feeling about it. I'll try to up the resolution. Yeah, I kinda want to put it at 1080p, but I'm afraid that if I put it at 1080p, it might lag the entire stream. You know what? Let's just give it a try. 1080p. All right, and if it lags, just let me know. I'll make the adjustment again, just so you guys can watch it at your maximum viewing pleasure. If that's what you want to call it. So Jackson, I'm just nervous. Yeah, I'm nervous too. But honestly, yeah, it's a very long time since I actually live stream, so I'm actually pretty nervous myself. So Eclipse, thanks for the subscription. Thank you for joining the Viperians. Alright, so I'll just I'm trying to adjust my chat box right here so that I can take a good look at all the chats. I'll try to reply all of the chats, alright? I don't want anyone to feel left out. But Jesus Christ, there is a lot of you right here. Alright, subscribe. Thanks, Jay. James Gallagher. I think that's how you pronounce it. Thank you, James, so much. The last stream was Death Times release. Hey, Metro, you actually remember? Yes, the last time was actually the Death Times release. That was actually kind of harsh when the Death Times got released. You should put a timer until the crash review comes on. You know what? TSH, good idea. I should put a timer for the so that you guys will actually know the for the upcoming crash announcement. Alright, give me a second, guys. I'll put the timer right there so you guys won't get lost. Alright, so you and I can exactly know when will the crash for announcement will be. Alright, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna have to set the timer up. It's gonna be pretty quick, pretty easy to set up. Let's see right here. I can actually set the text. Alright, give me a second. I am going to have to add the countdown right there so you guys can actually see it together with me. Okay, so start. Alright, so bottom right here, that is actually when the review trailer will come out in exactly a little under 12 minutes. Alright, so let me place this under my live stream. Give me a second. I have to go to Alright, oh my god, that is a big timer. That is a huge timer. Okay, you know what? Just for this stream, I'm going to remove this. I'll just hide it for now. I'll just place it right here. Perfect. And then I'll add a text saying for the review, and it's gonna be right here. There we go. Behind the scenes. Oops, that's a little bit too big. So I kinda don't want to get rid of this thing right here. If you're wondering, this is the King Cobra tier. So that's not gonna be there. That's not supposed to be there. And let's put this right here. Behind the streams. Behind the scenes of a YouTuber and streamer. I hope you guys are equally excited. Alright, so we have the timer set up. We have everything set up right here. So let me know if the volume is a bit too low or is a bit too loud. You know, just let me know. It is best for me to actually adjust the volume just before the live stream actually starts. I mean, just before the announcement actually starts. Tell a joke. Unfortunately, I'm not a very funny guy. I can express my comedic side through editing. Gotta say though, Viperian's layout is cool. Thank you, Nico. Thank you very much. So, alright, so time for me to dig in to the comments. King Cobra, best snake. So far, it's still Anthony. Where's Anthony, by the way? Is Anthony here? 9 more minutes, guys. 9 more minutes. It's 9 more minutes. Yes, Viper, by the way, about giving mods admins from your Discord server here on YouTube. You know what, Matthew? That's a good idea. I kind of want to do that, but it's because I haven't been live streaming for a very long time until now. That is actually a really swell idea. Give me a second, alright? Maybe I'll do it after the live stream. Viper, who's your favorite Crash Bandicoot character? So PVZ fan. Favorite Crash Bandicoot character is definitely... Oh god, what's his name again? I can't believe I've forgotten about his name. The Iron Crate, yeah. Definitely, it's the Iron Crate. The Iron Crate is definitely my favorite. Hey, Mayo actually knows. Yes, it is the crate. I'm hyped, you're the best man. Thank you, Jaeger. Jaeger X654. Thank you very much. I bet they will have microtransactions thanks to those skins. You know, microtransactions, it could be a good thing. It could be, I don't know, a bad thing. I don't know. It really depends on how you look at it. But for me, in terms of microtransactions, this is based on solely my opinion, alright? If there's microtransactions, for me it's actually okay. I see it as a form of supporting the developers, supporting the publishers. But what I don't like about microtransactions if it comes with an unfinished game, if you understand what I mean. Yeah. So if it is an unfinished game that comes with microtransactions, I'm usually not very happy about it. But you know, if it's like in the case for, I don't know, Crash Team Racing, you know, I'm totally fine with it. It's not, as long as it's not pay to win, as long as it doesn't feel like it is an unfinished game, I'm totally cool with it. You know, I'm totally cool with it. Are you planning to 100% the trilogy? Nate the Great, a very good question. I'm gonna have to see once I'm actually done with Crash 1, Crash 2, and Crash 3, which is World, right? So I'm gonna have to see whether I have enough time to go to 100% about it. I'm definitely gonna finish everything. I'm definitely gonna finish all of the tracks. But if you're saying getting world record times or getting the platinum relics, I'm not very sure about it, because by the time when Crash 4 actually comes out, I might just focus on Crash 4 and very little on CTR and the Insane Trilogy. So I'm actually currently trying to do Insane Trilogy and CTR. I'm trying to give you guys more content based on those two as much as I can for now. Especially tutorials, you know, whatever tutorial I can think on the top of my head for CTR, I'll try my best to dig inside, you know, as much as possible before actually Crash 4. Because once Crash 4 comes out, the channel is gonna be, I can safely say 90% of it is gonna be Crash 4. Because yeah, I mean, on a YouTuber standpoint, it's gonna be very good for us as well to actually, it's a way to grow the channel as well, yeah. Okay, so let's see what the comments are saying. I'm so excited, so hyped for this game. What game are you excited for the PS5? I'm excited for Ratchet and Clank. So Mad Society, very good question. I'm actually excited for Spider-Man. Spider-Man Miles Morales, and there's one more, is a PX5 exclusive, which is Godfall. So yeah, Godfall and Spider-Man. These two are definitely the top. Unless, of course, because they don't have an announcement yet for the PS5 for the Crash 4, at least not yet. If that is coming on the PS5 like really soon, I mean, I think it's coming on the PS5. That is definitely on the top one. Can you please lower the volume of the vid a bit? Alright, I'll lower the volume for now. Alright, so I'll lower the volume of the song for now. Alright, the opening live performance. Once the Crash 4 trailer actually comes out, I'm gonna keep quiet. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys listen to the trailers, you know, everything. I don't want to try to talk over it. Which brings me to one thing, you know, don't feel sad or bad for those for YouTubers or streamers that actually talk over the trailers, because they are trying to avoid copyright, which is a very smart thing to do actually, because they're trying to entertain you, but at the same time they don't want their video to be taken down or such. But I'm willing to risk it for you guys, okay? I'm willing to risk it. I'm gonna keep a hush full blast of the sound, full trailer. I'm gonna give you guys full sound, alright? Of course, if I have to react to it, I'm gonna react to it. I'm pretty excited. 3 more minutes, guys. 3 more minutes. Oh god. This is the first Viperian live stream I've watched and I love it. Thank you very much, TSH. I'm very glad that you guys are actually enjoying my live stream. And yeah, funny thing enough, I don't actually live stream that much. But here's a fun fact. For those of you that don't know, most of you already know actually. If you guys are on my Discord, you guys already know. But if you guys don't know, I'm actually on the way to becoming a full-time YouTuber. I am not a full-time YouTuber yet, alright? Because I'm currently having a full-time job, basically, and YouTube is actually my part-time. So I kind of want to do full-time YouTube for a very long time. Of course, it comes to financing and such, you know, just gotta make sure everything's stable. But very soon, you know, plans of becoming a full-time YouTuber definitely coming, and I can finally focus on my entire skill, on my editing skill and such. You know, I want to learn more, entertain you guys more, and also chase my passion. Yeah. Almost 300 watching, yes, definitely. And Zurantis, thank you very much for the subscription. I'm glad that you are happy to join us. So, 2 more minutes until the review trailer. 2 more minutes, 2 more minutes, 2 more minutes. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be so good. Alright.
Hey guys, it's Jeff Keighley. We are a minute away from the reveal of Crash 4. Before we get to that, I want to thank Outer Wilds for that incredible musical performance. Crash
It's
is coming
happening.
right up. Alf, yes, that Alf will be joining us. And we also have Day of the Devs, produced by Double Fine and I Am 8-Bit. Look at a ton of interesting, progressive, artistic, independent games across the entire game industry. You'll see first look trailers, brand new footage, and some really interesting games you may not have heard of, but I think you're gonna like. Over an hour of content.
Thanks TSH for joining and for subscribing.
Right now, things
I
are
thought you
getting
already
started
subscribed.
with the reveal and first look at Crash 4. Enjoy it.
Yes! Let's do this, guys! Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my god. 300 people. Oh, let's go,
Hey
guys.
It's Jeff Keighley. Welcome to Summer Game Fest. We've got a great show kicking off this week for you. I'm really excited to be doing yet another week of video game announcements. And one of the things... What is that sound outside?
I've got an extra special package for Geff.
Yes.
Jeef. Geo, Fef, Keg Legs.
I like how he's using the mask, you know.
Jeff Keighley, come on out.
Not this again. I'm in the middle of a live stream right now. This guy always crashing my important shows.
That's Crash for
Let's
you.
see what this is, but let me tell you, it better be worth it.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be worth it. Alright.
Crash, I
Oh.
really don't want the dirt that you have on Cortex.
No. This is the Crash 4 trailer.
For real?
For reals.
For
Oh,
real.
it's about time.
Exactly.
Ooh, it is.
Bandicoot, you banished me to the past. But all it did was give me more time to plan your doom.
Banished to the past. Oh shit! Oh, that looks so clean. Oh, zero. And the new mask. Oh yeah, it's new world. Oh, we can play as Cortex? What? Oh, and a new design for Coco. Holy crap, this looks hard. Holy crap. Engine, alright. Alright, that looks really clean. Dang, look at all those maneuvers. Whoa! Holy crap! October 2nd.
times have you beaten this clown anyway? 3. Really? Only 3? Funny. Seemed like more.
Buy digital and get a totally tabular skin.
That's right. There's the big news. Crash 4,
Wow,
a
okay.
brand new
Bruh.
Crash game. It is coming this October. And
October
right now I
2nd.
am joined by Paul from Toys for Bob to tell us about the brand new Crash game. Paul,
Alright, tell us
we
more,
have been
Paul.
waiting for so long for something new from Crash. Of course, Activision has done some amazing remasters of the Crash trilogy and CTR, but this is a brand new Crash game built from the ground up.
That's right. It's
His movement
it's hard
is
to
kinda
believe, but
instant,
it's
though.
been over 10 years
know?
since we've seen an original new entry into the series, so I'm delighted to finally unveil this secret that we've been sitting on for a while. It's the brand new Crash 4. It's about time, and it's a play on the fact that we've been waiting for so long, but also it's a game that's literally about time.
Yeah, I
Right.
want to get into it because the trailer is filled with so much information. I mean, playable Neo Cortex, Coco, Crash, but
Okay, so apparently you
I'm
can play
curious,
multiple
like,
characters, right?
You guys had worked on, the remasters of Crash, but now to start with a new game, I'm sure, so much trepidation about like what's going to be a worthy,
Yeah, it's
follow-on
October 9th.
calling
Sorry,
it
October
Crash 4.
2nd.
How did you guys approach this? Like, what kind of game did you want to build?
Yeah, I guess the first thing is we asked ourselves, where did we want to start? And though technically this is the 8th game in this series, all of the fan reception was coming out of the Insane Trilogy. We wanted to go back to the original trilogy and start from that. We're deliberately calling this Crash 4 because we want to key it off of the original trilogy that was developed by Naughty Dog. And that was certainly a high point in the series, both critically and commercially. And so that's where the events are going to key off of. We're starting right at the end of that when Dr. Neocortex, Entropy, and Uka Uka have been banished to this distant planet, and they finally found a way, after many fruitless attempts, they found a way to break out. And in doing so, they've torn this gigantic hole in the universe and exposed the fact that there's a multiverse.
All right, I'm gonna share my thoughts after this. All right.
Bandicoots, Crash, and Coco to restore that order by reuniting the 4 great quantum masks.
The gameplay style, I think, a lot of people were probably wondering, hey, Crash in 2020, how much of it is, the more linear, classic Crash levels, and of course now, like, people wonder, like, is it an open world Crash game? How are you doing it? Like, tell us about balancing kind of the old style of gameplay, which is certainly not broken. We love it, versus the tendency to do, new styles of gameplay. Based on the trailer, it looks like you're being kind of still faithful to the original style of Crash versus making it some big, maybe open world. But is that correct? Like, how did you approach the actual style of the game?
I'm sorry, this
yeah,
isn't
that's
so
absolutely
good.
Right. I think what we've heard was that people have found that style of gameplay to be really refreshing to return to, and so we wanted to key off of that. And when we observe some of the other games and platformers and how they've evolved over time, you're totally right. They've gone to a place where they're a little bit more open in nature, and as a consequence, the challenges and things that you interact with are a little bit more sparse and spread out. It encourages exploration, and maybe there's a little bit more focus on collection and combat. But when we think about classic Crash gameplay, it's dense and it's
golden
focused,
Wumpa fruit, though.
and it's really the streams of hazards and the challenges, the platforming challenges.
Hey, Daddy, welcome to the stream.
And there's almost a rhythmic quality to it and how reliable it is. And I know that for me, when I learn a level and I understand the nuance of the timing and the placement of all the different hazards, you can enter into a sort of flow state when you understand that kind of musicality.
Multiple playable characters. How are you doing that? Is it kind of like by level, or how, like we saw Coco and Neo playable in there?
Right.
How does that work?
How does
the gameplay? Yeah,
how does that work?
So Crash and Coco, you're going to be able to choose between them at any point in time, and they share the same moveset. Over the course of the adventure, you're going to encounter some new friends, some familiar faces, and you're right. There's going to be some new playable characters. We're teasing today Dr. Neocortex. He's got a completely different moveset from Crash and Coco.
Nice.
So where the Bandicoots kind of barrel through and they've got the ability to spin and slide and belly slam, Dr. Neocortex is he's a little bit more of a cerebral character. He's a mad scientist, he's got inventions, and he relies on his intellect. So he's got a ray gun that he carries around with him. And that ray gun has the ability to transmogrify hazards and enemies into platforms. And he can choose between changing them into a static solid platform or a bouncy platform that gives him
Cortex can
access to higher
change
elevations. So his gameplay and the levels that are built specifically for his moveset is going to be a completely different flavor. It's going to be a little bit more strategic, a little bit more cerebral.
All right.
And I think players are going to have to be a little bit more thoughtful about when to encounter a hazard, whether or not to change it into a platform, and what type of platform they're going to need at that point in the obstacle.
Wow, it seems ambitious that you're adding more elements to it, and then also
I agree. The art style is very different.
How do those work?
Very different.
So the quantum masks, there's 4 of them
quantum
in this
mask, great.
game, and over the course of the adventure, they're scattered across the universe. You're going to have to rescue them from the clutches of certain bosses, both familiar and new. The quantum mask, 2 of them that we're talking about today, is the time mask and gravity mask.
All right.
And masks in this franchise, they've got a lot of personality. They've got their own names and their own voices and their own powers.
All right, more
So
mask.
the time mask, her name is Kapunawa.
Kapuno. Okay.
And when Crash uses Kapunawa, he's got the ability to slow down time to a crawl. So for obstacles that are beyond, just way too fast to interface with at normal speeds, he's going to be able to slow things down and then get past those obstacles. And in addition to that, he'll be able to get past Nitro crates, which have traditionally been a one-hit, one-kill type of thing. But with the power of time, he's going to be able to slow things down, trigger that explosive, and then get out just barely before that explosion obliterates everything in its
Things are gonna get much more harder.
The second
With these
mask is the gravity mask, and his name is Ika Ika. So when Crash dawns on Ika Ika, he's going to be able to flip the direction of gravity and walk on the top of ceilings, walk upside down underneath platforms to get past impossible obstacles.
Right.
I'm really excited to play this, and again, I was playing Crash back when the original PlayStation first came out, and you know, Activision's done a great job with the remasters, but to have a totally new game, I think, is what everyone was hoping for.
This is cool,
and you're bringing it to life. So, congrats for doing this, and thanks for doing it even from a work from home situation. It's awesome to see, and can't wait to get to play it later this year.
Thanks for having me.
Me too, and us together. We can't wait to play.
Time for games, and I'm so glad that we could reintroduce Crash, a new version and a new adventure at this time.
All right,
there you have it, Crash.
October 2nd.
We've got
But
Day of the Devs.
platform. We need to know platform.
Right now, we are going to introduce you to Summer Game Fest tech correspondent. He is joining us from lockdown, and I'm really excited about this.
Wait, there's no announcement of the platform?
A warm welcome to Alf. Alf, how is your lockdown going?
You want to talk lockdown? I'll give you lockdown. For the past 30
Wait,
years,
I want to know whether it's
every
coming out
day
on the PS5.
hiding from the United States government. So I've got some stay-at-home gaming tips for Summer Game Fest. Are you ready? Here they are. Tip number 1. Clean off all the fur from your controller every 20 minutes. Because there's nothing worse than getting your analog sticks jammed up with hair. Okay? That's a good one. Tip 2. Don't charge your controller in the microwave.
All right, so I'm not sure whether the Crash announcement is already done or not.
Tip number 3.
Is it already done? I think it's already done, right? Can we actually go out and start doing our discussion right now?
He's a sore loser, and he doesn't.
Yeah, who is this guy? Where's Crash? We're here for Crash.
Understand it. Okay. Tip 4. Don't wear pants. Embrace the freedom.
Okay, we'll wait until this one's over, and then just to confirm that Crash
No, Alf,
is officially done.
A whole Day of the Devs thing still to go. We are certainly not done yet.
Oh, I think you've been done ever since that Doritos segment. Can I get some F's in chat for Kaylee's career?
It's Keeley, not Kaylee, Alf. But thanks.
All right, I think Crash is already
Game
done.
Fest tech correspondent, Alf. Thanks for joining us, Alf.
All right, hold on. He's gonna
right
change.
now, though, we have a special announcement about something coming new to Smite. Check it out.
All right, yeah. Okay, this is Smite, so we're not gonna watch that. We're not gonna watch that. Alrighty, discussion time. So, oh my god, there is a lot. There is a lot to discover. There is a lot to talk about, wow. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, the Crash announcement, it's already done. Alright, basically, what they just shown is the entire trailer, and I'm kinda disappointed that there's no announcement for any of the platforms. Yeah, okay, one thing that's actually on my mind, alright. So, big boy discussion time, alright. Okay, thanks Macho Globe. So, big boy discussion times. How many of you, alright, type in the chat, alright. You can say yes, you can say no. How many of you actually like the new design? of Crash 4, It's About Time. How many of you like that? Give me a yes, give me a no. Or give me a maybe. I don't know. It just depends on you. Okay, so there's a lot of no's. There's a big yes. Okay, a little bit of both. So the chat's going really quickly. So a little bit of yes, mostly yes. Yes, I can see mostly yes. Not a lot of no's. I would say 40% no's and 60% yes. All right, you guys want to know what I think? To me, all right, personally, to me, I don't think most of you guys actually know about this, alright, especially if you are new here, if you are new to the channel, what's up, my name is Viperian and I do Crash content, basically, but the funny thing about me is I don't play the OG Crash from last time, you know. I actually started playing, the very first Crash game that I actually played was Crash Team Racing back in 1999. That was a very long time ago, alright, few years back. So Crash Team Racing, that was actually the very first game. I never actually played any platformers. That is the only time that I got introduced with Crash, the Crash universe basically. So that's when I actually know. And the second game that I actually played was Crash Team Racing, the Nitro Field. So this is the second one. And the third one is Insane Trilogy. Yeah, I actually played Crash Team Racing first and then only the Insane Trilogy. I didn't really play that quickly because I was super excited for Crash Team Racing. Yeah, so, but I'm playing the Insane Trilogy right now. So this is personally based on my opinion on playing Crash Team Racing and playing Nitro Field and then playing the Insane Trilogy, alright? So, back to the discussion, alright? Do I personally like the new design? I would say it's questionable. I would have to say it's questionable, but I'm leaning towards the yes side. I'm being very positive right now because I don't think he actually looks that bad. It's just a new design that we kind of have to get used to, right? It's not a bad design. You gotta admit it's not a bad design. It's yeah, like what the chat says previously. It's sort of like Crash. Mind Over Mutants. I have actually seen a little bit of Minds Over Mutants. Yeah, it's something like that. But yeah, the looks and aesthetic overall, I don't mind. Is exactly okay. So Macho Globe thinks it's kind of bad. TSH says that it's not bad, it's just different. But yeah, many opinions around here. Of course, everyone's not gonna feel the same about it, alright? But hey, we have to be happy, alright? I mean, it's Crash 4 and it's coming much sooner than I expected. It's actually on October 2nd, right? October 2nd, and it's definitely damn quick. You know what? I think I'm just gonna put this here just for those that just came in. So, October 2nd release date. Just in case someone comes in and then just asks where is the date, when is it coming out, they just missed the live stream. There you go. That is your answer. October 2nd is the release date. So Ian says I was 10 times more excited for Nitro Field. Alright. Eclipse actually bring out a very great question. Alright, discussion time, guys. What do you think about Coco? To me, I find Coco is kind of weird, to be honest, because I'm kind of used to her looks in Nitro Field. And then I'm kind of used to her looks in the Insane Trilogy. And then suddenly, this new look, it looks like Coco. Alright. There's only one word to describe everything of what I just saw. You know, the graphics, mainly the graphics, alright? Nothing about the gameplay, it's just the graphics, alright? And the design of Crash, Coco, the overall roster, alright? It basically looks like something coming out from a mobile game. A Crash mobile game. Not that it's a bad thing. I am totally fine with it. But it just looks like something that came out from something that you will put inside a mobile game. That's what I think about it. Is it bad? No, I don't think it's a bad thing. People might actually mind. For me, it's actually alright. But if you ask me, Insane Trilogy or the Insane Trilogy or the It's About Time, which one's better? I would still prefer the Insane Trilogy because I'm still used to it. But hey, my opinion might change once I actually start playing it on October 2nd, right? All right, and next discussion. All right, so designs. Excuse me. So the aesthetic, everything done. All right, now the most important juices for every game. All right, guys, it's not about the designs or whatnot. The designs can be bad. All right, the stage. All right, the stage, they have to be good. But the most important part, the gameplay, guys, the gameplay. What do you think of the gameplay? Seriously, what do you think of the gameplay? Because you know what I think of the gameplay? It looks 10 times much more better than the Insane Trilogy. I don't know whether I'm gonna get bombarded by this. Alright, but 4 new masks, 4 new powers. Alright, I kind of forgotten their name already. I think there's one called Kiku or something like that. I don't know. But 4 masks, alright? We have 4 masks. Different type of gameplay, alright? Because, yeah, Ika, exactly, yes, Metro, thank you very much, yeah, Ika, alright? Lots of new features in this gameplay, yes, Kasim Ishtaik, thank you very much, yes, there's lots of variety, you know? Imagine 4 masks, alright? 4 masks, and then you have this one specific platform, this one specific map. You can play it exactly 4 different times minimum. You can play 4 different times minimum. I mean, did you even see the levels at I think that was Engine Labs or something. It was something to do with time, you know. The theme was quite greeny or something, you know. And they can actually, you know, yes, that was a part where they actually went onto the roof. They were walking on the roof and such. You know what? I think I'll just go. I think I'll just run a replay and then I'll just show you guys. All right. Let me go back to my. All right. So here we are. Let's slowly go back. Where are you?
But all it did was give me more time.
All right.
To plan your doom.
Why can't I pause this? Okay, so right from here, alright? Right from here, we can actually tell that basically the story revolves around Cortex being sent back in time by Crash to trap him. I don't know, to stop him from doing something bad. I don't know, something like that, okay? But basically, Cortex got sent back in time, and then there is a rift time disturbance, and then Crash and Coco and everyone else got caught in it, and then Crash comes to save the day, and he Vortex, did I say Vortex? Cortex, sorry. Yeah, the timing of the pause. The timing of the pause. Okay, anyway, back to the discussion. So basically, yeah, the story basically goes back in time, and then there is actually 4 masks, and Crash basically have to reunite all 4 of those masks. Alright, and then let's continue. If the video wants to continue. Okay, it's being set back in time. Okay, but the stream keeps on pausing for no reason. Alright. I can pause this. God damn it. Okay, you know the part where Crash is actually running like this? You know the part where Crash is actually running, you know? From that moment onwards, once I actually seen that animation, I immediately thought, wow, the animation is very instant. It's very instant. It's not like Insanity, it's not like the Insane Trilogy type of animation, you know, where it's very fluid. This one is very instant, and you can actually tell by the looks when Coco actually does it as well. So when Coco is actually running, it's very instant as well. So the overall animation, it changes, right? It changed. It's not the same as the Insane Trilogy anymore. Speed shoes. Marshall Globe call it speed shoes. Yeah. The masks need to be rescued from a series of bosses. So I don't know how many bosses are there. I'm not sure. I think that might probably be at least 4 bosses, right? I mean, come on, bosses, right? So Nico said, I think they mentioned boss, familiar, and new. So it's confirmed there will be new characters. Yes. So yes, about that, new characters, which we can't really discuss much about it right now because we have very little news about it. And familiar bosses. So I'm expecting Pinstripe to come back. We're expecting Tiny Tiger. You know, Tiny Tiger to come back. Dingodile to come back. Yes, it is available for pre-order right now. I'll show you guys a pre-order right now. Maybe new characters will be in CTR. I really hope so that new characters will be in CTR. I mean, CTR has been pretty dried of content recently. Alright, and then moving on. Oh my god, it is still lagging. Alright, this level is actually really cool. This part is actually really cool. I like how they actually come to the flow of all of this. Now on the left side here, I'm not sure if you can actually jump up with a special power or not. I'm not really sure. And then moving on. If you want to move on. Thank you. New powers, yeah. Yeah, this part right here. So this is what I'm saying, guys. There's actually 2 ways you can play, right? With the mask power. So one level, you can actually do it both ways. You can play 2, 3, 4 ways depending on what mask you have. You can play the top level, you can play the bottom level, and then you can play. There's one mask that they say it involves about time. So you can even play the levels that is I don't know. Maybe there's a secret passage that can be opened if you use that mask with the time mask. I don't know, right? We don't exactly know all of the mask power yet. So far, we only have 2. Of course, including Aku, which is 3. Yeah. I wonder how long this game will be. Not sure about the length, but I can definitely tell that playability for the game will definitely be quite lengthy because, you know, multiple powers, you know, multiple things you can do with those powers. More hidden chickens, please. Alright, and then moving on. Yeah, so this is the mask we've seen. Alright, just another level. This one's really cool with the tentacles. Alright, yeah. Okay, there's one thing that I would like to actually bring up. Do you guys actually notice whenever Crash gets a new mask, he actually changes his costume? He actually changes his costume. So the costume will be in the shape or in the theme of whatever mask that he's using. I'm not sure whether can I go back right now, but unfortunately this is lagging for me right now. Alright, we just have to watch it this way. Okay, this level is actually really cool. No, we're supposed to pause right there. Okay, never mind. Alright, Coco, you leave. You're still on the screen. Alright, before that, right, when you can play as Cortex, I actually really like that you can play as multiple characters. You can actually play as Cortex, which is really cool. And based on what the devs have mentioned, the powers that Cortex actually have is, you know, it shoots a beam and it changes a monster, a creature, into a platform that you can jump on. Some of them can be solid platforms, some of them can be a very bouncy platform that you can jump up. Hold on, wait a second. Wait a minute. I seen the chat mentioning about Crash Team Racing on PC. No way. Did we just miss something?
Go for factions, build huge capital stations.
Okay, no. We didn't miss anything. I was just seeing the chat, you know, everyone was saying Crash Team Racing on the PC. Crash Team Racing on the PC. They got my hopes up. They really got my hopes up. Alright, yeah, so basically what I was saying is, yeah, multiple playable characters, you know, not only Cortex. I'm pretty excited to see what other characters that we can play. And yeah, basically the level designs, I really like the level designs, guys. The level designs look really cool. And then of course you have some digital, get digitally and get, this is not a pre-order by the way. This is not a pre-order, you basically just have to buy the game digitally and they'll give you the extra skins, which I'm kinda okay about. Yeah, alright, and for those of you who are wondering whether it is coming on the PS5 or not, you can see it at the bottom side right here. It says Toys for Bobs, PS5, all right, the Xbox, which includes the Series X and the Xbox One. No mention of the PS5 so far. So I'm actually pretty afraid of that. Oh no. You know, I was kind of hoping that, you know, they announced it on the PS5 so that I have more reasons to go into the PS5 right now, but no Switch. Definitely no Switch right now. Yeah. So for those who are looking for a Switch platform release announcement, unfortunately they did not say that there is a Switch release right now. So typical Crash Bandicoot fashion, they'll release on the PS4 and the Xbox first, and then only I think it'll come out on the PC about 1 year later, and then it'll only come out on the Nintendo Switch after that. I don't know, because until now there's no Crash game for the Nintendo Switch yet, I think. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. The PS4 version will be playable on the PS5. Yes, Azudra, PS5 definitely you can play backwards compatibility with the PS4, but I kind of want it, you know, to be its own thing, you know, like a copy basically just for the PS5, you know, with improved graphics, everything. Metro Globe, actually the PS5, so far there's a lot of rumors going about that says there's backward compatibility. I think I've actually seen a dev blog talking about it, that there's a backward compatibility. Not sure about that, but yeah, basically it's around, but we just have to wait and see. I don't dare to say anything yet because the PS5 is not officially announced with the backwards compatibility yet, but we just have to wait and see, I guess. So Insane Trilogy came out on Switch too. Yeah, alright. So Insane Trilogy did come out on Switch, but which brings back to my previous point, it won't come out on the Switch, or it won't come out on the PC that quickly. That's what I'm saying, yeah. CTRNF came out the same day on everything though. Yeah, Nintendo boy, you got a good point, but unfortunately, we don't see a Switch logo right here, so I'm not sure if they are going to announce a Switch version later down the line, because it is coming out on October 2nd, and it might come out, I don't know, a month before. You know, they might just do a bamboozle. I don't know, they might just surprise us. So yeah, this is just a very early teaser trailer from what I can see, alright? A very early first alpha stage trailer. Most probably they're going to introduce more characters or more gameplays once they come out with a second trailer and a launch trailer. So by then maybe we can see a PS5, maybe we can see a Nintendo Switch announcement. I don't know. Surprise us, Toys for Bob and Activision. More PS5 means, oh yeah, I can't wait to see the PS5 means in my Discord server. Oh my god. The meme server is going to have tons of PS5 memes of the Crash Bandicoot. So, Tamer Mohammed says, I'm not comfortable with new design and art style of the new Crash Bandicoot. What is your opinion about it? Yeah, I've actually shared it just now. I'm kind of okay with it. It is acceptable for me. I'm not really bothered by it. But if you want my opinion to fully describe the design of the characters, as I said just now, it looks like something coming out from a mobile game. A mobile game on the Android. It's like a spin-off game, you know. It's like a spin-off game. They look weird, especially Coco. Design is disappointing, IMO. I don't know, maybe once we actually start playing it, we'll get used to it. I can definitely see maybe a lot of people, they are not going to be a big fan of the animation, because the animation is just very quickly. Alright, you know what? Let's just run through the trailer one more time. Alright, guys. I think we're gonna end the discussion and the live stream. Let's run through the trailer one more time. Alright, and then we'll do a final discussion, a closing discussion before we end the live stream, right? So, let's go all the way to the front of the trailer. I'm gonna try to talk
But all
over
it
it.
did was give me more time to plan your doom.
Alright, so Cortex being sent back in time, okay? So going back in time. Why is it lagging? Yeah, the animation is very weird. Very weird. Okay, so you see, he actually wear the entire armor around him. He wear the entire armor around him. It's not just a mask. He wear it as a suit. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, the new worlds looks very nice. That's one thing I like about it. The new worlds looks really nice. I like the lighting. The graphic looks okay. Cortex as a playable character, very nice. Coco looks a bit weird based on what you guys said. Very small face. The level looks very cool. The level looks very nice. The level looks really good. New boss, alright. So there's a new boss fight. This section is very cool. At least we got new gameplay, right? New gameplay. So left and right, gravity, alright, ice, sliding. Sorry, it's a little bit lagging right now. You have to bear with it. So new boss. This boss looks very cool. October 2nd, alright. October 2nd. I can't wait.
This clown anyway. 3. Really? Only 3? Funny. Seemed like more.
Yeah, I can't. The good old
That's
comedies,
right.
right?
There's the big.
All right, so yeah, that's basically the entire announcement there. Coco looking Coco looking sad. Yeah, I think if there's one thing that actually bothers me about the design, it's basically Coco's face. It's really flat, you know. It's like very flat. From top to bottom, looks really flat. The new Cortex, I don't know. To me, Cortex looks the same. The Guitar Hero bosses. Well, we just have to wait and see for more of the. We just have to wait and see for more Crash to come out. For now, we don't really have too much info on it yet. We just got a glimpse of it, which is actually good. So yeah, she looks really emo. The Coco looks disgusting. Okay. Everyone is going crazy about Coco's design. Cortex has the best design. Yeah, okay. If there's one thing I have to say, Cortex design wasn't really tampered with that much. So it looks really okay. So we're gonna have to wait and see for more teasers. Alright. So I'm gonna have to end the live stream about here, guys. So I'm actually really glad and happy that you guys actually able to join me. It's been some time since I did a live stream, and the last time I did a live stream was 3 months ago, and there was about 50 max, right? 50 what do you call that? 50 concurrent viewers, right? 50 viewers, and today I actually got 300, which is wow. That is actually a lot. Should have kept the same design, digital skin. Yeah, don't know why they changed the design, but you know, it's a new developer right now. It is not Vicarious Visions anymore. It is Toys for Bob. I'm not sure whether that really affects it. You know, it is their game. It is basically you know, their decision. Just hope that the gameplay, everything is alright, you know. So yeah, if you guys want to see the rest of it, max view was 350. Wow, okay. I didn't actually see that. 350. Wow, okay, that is actually the highest I have so far. Alright, so if you guys want to continue to see the rest of the because the Summer Game Fest live stream is not over yet, alright? It's not over yet. If you want to see more, alright, you can head over to this link right here. Just head to that link over there. Enjoy yourself there, alright? Currently there's no more Crash announcement anymore. This live stream is basically just to cover the Crash announcement. I am so glad that you guys are able to join me, alright, in this Crash announcement. So yeah, I'm gonna have to end the live stream right here, guys. Thanks again very much for joining and for being a very good chat, in participating in the chat and very interesting discussions. Alright, I enjoy reading each and every of your comments. I'm sorry if I can't reply to all of them, because this is really the first time that I have massive amount of comments on my channel. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun. So yeah, Ian has a very good point. Keep watch on Crash Team Racing Nitro Field for any surprise updates, right? So I'm gonna keep my eye out whether something new is gonna be coming on Crash Team Racing Nitro Field. Alright, so I'm gonna end the live stream right here, guys. Thank you again. Thank you again very much. Thank you again very much. And if you guys truly want to support me, I'm gonna be running an ad right now. It'll just be a very quick ad. All right, you guys can still continue your discussion in the chat. I'll leave the live stream on for a little while, for about 5 minutes. All right, I'll run an ad right now, just to support my channel, just to get the money coming in for me, And yeah, really, thank you very much. You guys can stay in the chat, alright? I'm gonna leave the live stream on for another 5 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna say my goodbyes in the chat. Alright, so guys, thank you very much again. I'll look forward to my next video. I'm basically might do a rundown, right, of the entire trailer in my next video. I'm not sure when, most probably tomorrow. I don't know if I have time, alright? Most probably tomorrow, or maybe the next day. I'll try to take my time, okay? But yeah, you can join the Discord. Oh yeah, hold on. I gotta send my Discord, yeah. So there's actually a lot of new peeps right here that don't have my Discord. Let me invite you guys. Let's see here. Yeah, most probably this video is gonna get demonetized, but whatever. I just enjoy myself, alright? So those of you who didn't join my Discord yet, just join my Discord right now. You can join in to join the discussion. It's fun. It's a fun place for everyone. It doesn't matter whether you're good or bad. As long as you are interested in Crash, any Crash related topic, come on in and say hi. Okay, so I'm gonna run an ad now. Guys, again, thank you very much. I'm gonna leave the live stream on for another 5 minutes, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Ciao.